Hi guys. Oh, sorry, that's crooked. That's not good. Okay, that's better. Okay, so it is day 15 of Vlogmas, and I spent my day cleaning and getting some work done, and let's see, what else did I do? I cooked enough steak and vegetables for all of my lunches this week, and I did a little bit of planning for school, but for the most part, it's the day before break, so I've just got to have a bunch of games lined up because I only have 47 minutes with the kids and they're going to be off their rockers anyway. So I planned like this big like mystery thing for my 4th graders. 5th graders are doing a Greek myth and a game, and 2nd graders are doing the end of Jack and the Beanstalk, and 3rd graders are solving the mystery of what an elf should get Santa for Christmas, because they don't know what to get them. So, but I'm super excited for Friday because I get to go home. So I'm going to make this super quick. I've been wanting to do Alex Carpenter's tag for 3 random books off of your bookshelf, but it's a little difficult for me to make them super random because I have a lot of teaching books and a lot of books that specifically are for libraries, for classrooms, or my read aloud books and my books for lesson plans, and they're all kind of separated, kind of weird. So I tried my best to make them fairly random, but I got 3 books from different locations, so hopefully this will still work out. The first one is honestly my favorite book, which is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is my favorite of the Harry Potters, as you can tell by the fact that the binding is completely busted. I love the 3rd one the most because it's finally getting into the actual Good job, Alyssa. It gets into a lot more of the backstory of Harry Potter and where everything kind of starts doing that thing that J.K. Rowling can do, where it all kind of weaves in, but you don't know that it weaves in. So you're reading it and you're just like, what? Wait, huh? I didn't know that was coming. That's amazing. It's kind of like Love Actually, but in a book that I love. And I love the Marauders. I want an entire book on James and Lily and Sirius and Remus and Peter, even though Peter. But I love the like parallel between all of them and the trio and all of their friends in the current era, I suppose. And so I would just love to have a little bit more backstory on all of that. It just makes me nerd out, and I love that. Okay, enough with, because I could ramble on about Harry Potter for a while, so we're ending it there. My next one is called The Right 3, which is by Blue Balliet. I think that's how I say it. But it is actually a really, really interesting book series for like 8 to 10, maybe even 11. Fairly easy, like, writing and words and things like that, but there's a mystery in it that you have to help solve, and they actually like give you clues and you can like help solve it along with them. And what's really interesting, I feel, is that the series starts off with Chasing Vermeer, and then it's The Right 3, and then it's the Calder Game, and they're all based around famous artists, and like Vermeer and Calder and Wright. And Wright is my favorite architect, so I especially nerded out about this. Lots of like references back. It's very weird in an educational sort of way, but it centers around like kind of a trio, like in Harry Potter, if you can kind of check that. 2 boys and a girl, but they're running around solving mysteries and all about like history facts and stuff, and it's really fun. I like it a lot. It's a good series, and I'm pretty sure there's only 3 of them. I only have 3 of them, so I think that's only 3. Yeah. Okay, and my last one is Love That Dog by Sharon Creech, which is a collection of poetry. about a boy who is has to write poems for school, and he doesn't like writing it, but like through writing all the poetry, he kind of starts talking about how he lost his dog and things like that, and it's really sweet. There's another one that's like this that's called Shakespeare Bats Cleanup, and that's a little bit for a higher level of reading. It's about a boy whose dad is a writer, and he gets mono, so he can't play baseball anymore, and so he starts to write poetry because his dad is trying to help him out, and through it he talks about the death of his mother and things like that, and it's really good. And this is kind of like a very similar form of that, and I love them both. This for a little bit younger and that one for a little bit higher, but they make me laugh, and they're really cute, and they're really sweet, and let's see, and they're very educational, especially when like talking about different forms of poetry, because they kind of go through what different forms of poems, and they even talk about like famous historical poems. Like I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, there's one about Robert Frost and the Red Wheelbarrow, but I love the first one probably the most because it's the one that kind of makes you want to read it. It's called Jack. Well, the main boy's name is Jack, and it goes, "I don't want to because boys don't write poetry, girls do." And that's the first poem in the entire book, and kind of you can hear the commentary between the teacher and the student, and I really love it. And I especially like giving it to kids to kind of talk about predicting as well as author commentary and intention and things like that. So it's a really good series. And I'm gonna stop talking now because this is already getting longer than I wanted it to. So I am going to get back to work, and I hope you had an excellent Sunday, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!